This isn't gonna work well.
It's fun.
Sometimes he's naughty. Sometimes he's nice. But every time he's Dirt Guy. It's Dirt Guy Drive Time with your host, Dirt Guy. All right, welcome to Dirt Guy Drive Time. Trying to get back to the normal show that everyone enjoys so much, including me, by the way. Had to take a few days there and kind of figure some stuff out. And, you know, I think I'm there. It's a little cold in my truck right now. Hold on. Adjusting the temperature. Excuse me. So some things aren't going to change. I'm afraid to spend too much time looking at the camera because I'm at speed. I should be in traffic right now. But we all know, see, look, right now I got to slow down. But we all know why I'm not in traffic right now. And that's just the way it works. But, you know, to try to lighten the mood a little bit, I've, sorry, I almost ruined it, guys. Oh my God, though. So to try to lighten the mood a little bit, as I was saying, I'm working on some appropriate CV-19 jokes. Jokes that I'm hoping will go viral. Boom, there's the first joke. Was that appropriate? I don't know. It's really hard to find jokes to make about this subject, but there's one. I got a couple more I'll share with you in a minute, but and I'm just making these up as I'm driving home, so we'll see what we get. But today, it was a fun day. I woke up this morning, which A, is a step in the right direction when you think about it, frankly. I woke up. Anyway, and I opened my eyes, I looked at my clock, and it said 6 a.m. I'm supposed to get up at 4 a.m. The clock said 6 a.m. And it's because the previous morning, I woke up about 5 minutes before my alarm went off with an excruciating leg cramp. And so I just got out of bed and I turned off the alarm. But when I went to bed, I didn't turn it back on. So my alarm never went off and I started my day already going backwards, which was kind of fun because I got to experience a commute to work roughly an hour and a half later than normal. And it still only took me an hour to get there. It should have just been bumper to bumper the whole way. It took me 3 hours to get to work, and it didn't. And again, we all know the reasons why, so we don't have to enumerate on that, but sort of set my day off kind of, you know, backwards, I guess. And flash forward to the end of the day, on Tuesdays, I leave about 15 minutes early so I can get my Starbucks, get my truck, and head down the road before I participate in a conference call that for another job. And so my assistant superintendent, he says, "Hey, where are you going?" I said, "I got a conference call to get on. I'm leaving." And he goes, "That's BS." And I'm like, "Ha, I'm the boss, and that's just how it works." Yeah, showed up late, left early, and what a life. I got a great job, don't I? Actually, for any of those of you who I work for or are watching this, that doesn't happen very often, incidentally. And secondarily, I spend a great deal of time working from home after I get home, picking up the phone at 8 o'clock at night, talking to people or whatever. So I'm cool if you're cool. I think we're all cool. Hey, how about another joke? I got another one for you. It's not like a story, but it's kind of a joke. One of the good things here, let me tell it with like Rodney Dangerfield accent. Is that Rodney Dangerfield? I don't think so. I'll just tell it with an accent. Yeah, I found something good out of this whole virus thing there. When I leave the market with 4 12-packs of beer in my car, nobody thinks I'm an alcoholic. They just think I'm hoarding. These are the kind of jokes you're going to get with the CV-19 humor. That's about as far as we're going to be able to get with it, I think. I don't know, but I got one more too. I'll tell you in just a minute. But work is work. I mean, whether it is because people are genuinely concerned about going to work and getting the bug, or they're using that as an excuse, the workforce is diminishing every day. There's fewer and fewer guys. which when you're trying to build 200,000 square feet of hotel doesn't really work so great. So it seems a little darker at work. People a little bit more on edge. I would say it justifiably. I mean, understandably, I'm a little more on edge because there's this compounding factor. I mean, if I can't produce, or if I can't get production on the job for whatever reason, then I take heat for it, and so it affects me in that way. I don't know. But I had an interesting conversation with my project engineer today. I've told you, he's from India. So first of all, he doesn't get American humor very often. It's hard to get him to laugh. He just thinks I'm being mean or something. So I've had to work on that a little bit. You think these jokes are bad? You should hear the ones from his point of view. Ultra bad. Anyway, because I'm bad. I'm bad. That's right. Little Michael Jackson for you. I told you I was coming out of it, people. You just had to give me some time. Anyway, so he's more and more concerned about the bug, and he rents a room near the job site, and the people who own the place are old people, and so they're apparently leaning on him, going, "Hey, dude, we don't want you to go out there and then bring the bug home and kill us." That's not a joke. That's a real deal. And so he asked if he could work from home. And quite frankly, most of what he does is right there on the laptop. It's all emails and stuff like that. And so I went to call my boss about it, and I couldn't get through to my boss. He's real busy. So I just made the call. I said, well, you know what? My job, my rules. I think you should be able to work from home as if you were at the home office instead of in the trailer. So we had that accord. Then later on, my boss, I texted him about it, and then he called me, and he goes, I'm not okay with that. I'm like, well, why not? He's not essential to be on this job, but he's essential to have a job. And apparently some of the people that were told to stay home from the home office have gotten laid off. And he said, I don't want the big boss, the big boss to find out that he's at home, working from home, and just decide to lay him off. And here's where I had to really find something that's important to take up the cause for, with all this crap going on. All right, it's like enough's enough. I told my boss, I said respectfully, and if you'll forgive the hard edge of what I'm getting ready to say, if they want to lay him off, they've got to go through me. I lean on that kid. I can't do my job without that kid. And went a little quiet on the phone, but that's the thing. Sometimes you gotta stand up for your peeps, man. You know what I mean? And I don't mean like stand up for them because they come in late 4 times and it's like, no, you can't discipline him. Well, discipline him. But something like that, I got his back. Later on, the kid comes in, he goes, what did he say? I sort of told him, kind of hinted at the story. And I said, but don't worry, we'll figure something out between you and I. I told him, I can't do my job without you. I don't want to do your job. You're an essential part of my team, and we will figure something out. Let's give it a couple of days for them to thumbs up or thumbs down the deal. So I felt pretty good about that. I've been looking for a victory lately, looking for some kind of good news, because I quit watching the news, by the way, because, I don't know. It seems politically motivated. The news, I mean, not necessarily conspiratorial stuff with the virus. It's just, who's got time for it? I don't think I do. So that's kind of how that went. Trying to get some, there's these rooms we call mock-up rooms. You would call them in a housing tract model homes. It's like you completely build out the rooms way ahead of everything, so people see how it's all coming together and see if they like it. Well, we're way behind on that, to no fault of our own, by the way. Why are we going so slow? We're only going 60 miles an hour. There's nobody on the freeway. Sorry. Well, so now, though, it's time to get it done, but the rooms we picked before, they're just not going to work. They're way behind. They're way out of schedule. So I switched to new rooms and started getting people involved, and I enjoyed a modicum of problem solving today. Yeah. So all in all, you know, it's going good enough compared to everything else we got going here. But I got another joke for you. So one of the guys comes up to me and he goes, "Hey, I think I got the virus, and I'm pretty scared about it." And I says to him, "It could be worse. You could have got it from my ex-wife." So there you go. There's your CV-19 jokes for the day. Maybe I'll have some more tomorrow. Anyway, hey, thanks for hanging out with me on my way home from work. We will see what the future holds, but I'm not living in the future, baby. I'm living right here, right now with you. So until I see you again tomorrow, be safe, be strong, and believe in America. Talk to you later.